So Claudia has been pre-fallen for a while already, but we're sticking with summer vibes and saying surfs up to ABC's new series. The Ultimate Surfer gathers some of the world's greatest up-and-coming surfers to train and live together as they battle it out at the World Surf League's state-of-the-art surf ranch in California. Joining us to talk about the new series is the show's host, Jesse Palmer. Jesse, what's going on, man?
Doing great, man. Thanks so much for having me on.
Yeah, of course. I'm excited to talk about this. I've never seen a show that's built around surfing kind of like this. So kind of talk me through Surf's Up and what we can expect to see.
So essentially, it's 14 of the best surfers in America. It's 7 men, 7 women. They're competing at Kelly Slater's and the World Surf League Surf Ranch to become the ultimate surfer, to win $100,000, but also get a spot on the World Surf League Championship Tour. That's essentially the pinnacle or the apex of surfing. It's the NFL of surfing, if you will, and it's extremely, extremely difficult to get there. So these are extremely competitive people. There's a lot of drama in the water. There's a lot of drama out of the water. There's so much on the line. And for me, as a former pro athlete myself and a former pro football player, I've always sort of been a fan of surfing from a distance, if you will. So it was a lot of fun to be a part of this show, and Kelly Slater's involved with it. I knew it was going to be a lot of fun.
Well, so you mentioned, obviously, these are highly competitive people who are on this. And when I think reality show, I think drama, but I think also rivalries. I think alliances. But I don't associate those things with surfing. You know, I associate them with the Real Housewives of Enter a Random City here. So what kind of drama can we expect to see?
Well, I think you just hit it on the head, really. This isn't just drama and competition in the water, but out of the water as well. I think one of the big keys to becoming the ultimate surfer is you have to play the game. There's a lot of strategy involved. And a lot of these surfers, believe it or not, the surfing community is actually a lot smaller than most people think. So even though we've got surfers coming from Hawaii, California, Florida, and Puerto Rico, a lot of them sort of know each other. They kind of know what they're up against. And you said it yourself. There's sort of sometimes alliances already formed. There's friends coming into this. There's also maybe some rivals coming into this. And you get 14 really good looking people living together for several weeks, competing with so much on the line. There's a lot that can happen. We'll just leave it at that. So I think for people at home, even if you're not a huge surfing fan watching this show, there is so much drama that I think it's going to be a wild ride and exciting to watch.
Something I've always been curious about when it comes to surfing competition is, you know, the irregularity or the unpredictability of the waves. We saw that in Japan during the most recent Olympics. But you all have something here. It's a human-made wave technology that kind of evens out the playing field?
The technology at the surf ranch is absolutely insane. Imagine a pool that's 7 football fields long, and it creates the perfect wave made by machines. The barrel can be altered 3 feet to 6 feet. The water is like glass. It looks like something you'd see in the Caribbean, and it is the exact same wave every single time. So essentially what that does is it takes away the independent variable, which of course is the wave. This is the same wave every single time, which ultimately creates an equal playing field for all of our 14 surfers to really show what they can do.
So whenever you have a reality show or a competition show, you mentioned the drama, you mentioned the alliances, and then we talk about, you know, the rivalries. There's got to be a payoff. What are they competing for? What's the big win at the end?
So again, outside of being the ultimate surfer, it's $100,000, but again, a spot on the World Surf League Championship Tour, which is so difficult to even get to. Surfing is a very expensive sport. You have to travel yourself around the world to compete in different events and competitions to qualify to get on the championship tour. Very, very difficult. The winners of this competition, the ultimate surfer, 1 man, 1 woman, will get exempt status to compete at different events on the championship tour. So it's huge for diehard surfers. What we have on this show, the 14 different surfers, they are dying for this opportunity because they realize that this really is a once in a lifetime chance.
Well, Jesse, we're excited to see the show. We're also excited to see you work. I mean, the versatility that you bring to television, from ESPN work to Food Network, now surfing. I keep thinking to myself in the capacity of if I had to host something in those different genres, I'm not sure how great I'd be at it. So it'll be fun to watch you navigate these waters as well. So thanks for joining us today. We'll tell all of you at home that Ultimate Surfer 2-night premiere is tonight and tomorrow, starting at 10 o'clock on ABC.